Hey y'all, welcome back to our kitchen and welcome back to another week of What's for Dinner. I am so very excited to be sharing this week's What's for Dinner with y'all because it is a dump and go crock pot. Everything is literally dump and go, and then everything is also only 3 ingredients, and I'm so excited to share this with you guys. Every single meal we made this week was so good and so delicious, and the kids all loved them as well, and so I'm so excited to share it with you. I do want to welcome you to my channel, or welcome you back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. I would love to have you hit that red subscribe button down below and join my YouTube family because we have so much fun over here. But anyways, without further ado, let's hop into today's What's for Dinner dump and go 3 ingredient style. So I am going to be having all of these recipes up on the screen for you guys before each recipe, so you can take a screenshot of them and you will have the recipe saved into your phone. I love to do this whenever I'm on Pinterest and things like that. I find it so much easier. So I did want to do that for you guys in today's video, and I will start doing them in all of my What's for Dinners. I know I do that sometimes, but now we're going to be doing that all the time. So in today's first recipe, it is going to be a salsa chicken. We make chicken tacos out of this, and it is so delicious and so easy. So I'm just taking 5 chicken breast tenderloins. If you watched my grocery haul, then you know that they did not have chicken breast at the store, which is what I would normally use, but chicken tenderloins is totally fine. So I'm going to take a cup of chicken broth, and then I'm taking a cup of homemade salsa, but y'all can buy your favorite store-bought salsa. It does not matter. You do not have to make your own salsa, so don't feel like you need to. And then I'm also not going to stir that. I want that salsa to sit on top of the chicken so it gets all of those flavors cooked into the chicken. And then I'm going to cook mine on high for 4 hours. But if you are going to work or you're leaving the home, you have a bunch of things to do and you just want it to cook all day, you can definitely cook this on low for 8 hours. And then another tip that I want to share with you guys, if you're new here and you've never seen this before, all you have to do is take your hand mixer and mix your chicken and it will shred it up perfectly. I am so glad that I had found this trick on Pinterest a long time ago, and I have been using it ever since, and it's just a real helpful tip. So I thought I would share that with you guys. Another tip too is if you have a lot of juices left over into your chicken and you don't want to waste that, you can always take that and put that into some rice. If you're just making a little bit of rice and you have some juice left over, take some white rice and put that into rice, and you will have a delicious Mexican type rice, and you will have wasted any of those juices. So now we have just some warmed up flour tortillas. You can use crunchy tortillas if that is what you like, crunchy shells, any shells that you like. And then we just served ours with some Mexican rice as well. And then that was dinner on the first night. How easy is that? 3 ingredients. Cook it in your crock pot. You don't have to fuss or mess over it. There's not a lot of thinking, and that is what I love about 3 ingredient dump and go crock pot recipes. We just added some shredded cheese to the top of ours. You could add sour cream, which is really good as well, guacamole, lettuce, tomato, whatever you add to your tacos, you can go ahead and do it. But we were in a hurry this night because we had a bunch of stuff going on, so we just had some cheese. So now we are going to be making French onion chicken, and you are going to need the same 5 chicken tenderloins or 2 chicken breast, 1 can of French onion soup, and an 8-ounce thing of sour cream. You are also going to cook this on high for 4 hours or low for 8 hours. So I'm going to go ahead and place my chicken into my crock pot. I have sprayed my crock pot with some cooking spray, and then I'm going to add just a can of French onion soup mix, and then I'm going to add 8 ounces of sour cream, and I'm going to give that a stir, and I'm going to get this crock pot going and the house smelling delicious. So with our chicken, we just had some twice baked potatoes, which was Brooklyn's request, and then we had some broccoli and cheese, and then I did have some jalapeno poppers left over from a weekend dinner that we had, so I just went ahead and threw those with it just to complete dinner. This chicken was so good, and I was so surprised that my kids loved it as well. The next thing we are making is honey mustard chicken. You're going to need the same amount of chicken, half a cup of honey, and half a cup of Dijon mustard, or you could use any kind of mustard that you like. If you would like regular, that is totally fine as well. I'm really big over here on it is your kitchen, do what you wish. If you are inspired by a recipe, take it and make it your own. It will not hurt my feelings any at all. And I do want to tell you guys, if you make anything from today's video or any of my other What's for Dinner videos, I would love to see your pictures over on Instagram. It's just Love Missy XO. So now I'm just going to take my honey and I am going to put this on top of the chicken like so, and then I will do the exact same thing with the mustard. And like I said, we will be cooking this on high for 4 hours or low for 8 hours. And I'm also not going to be stirring this as well, because like with the salsa chicken, I want these flavors to really get into the chicken as they cook and just become one with the chicken, as you will. And so that is what we are going to do. So let's get this chicken cooking. So one of our favorite restaurants in Eureka Springs to eat at is the Crescent Hotel for brunch, and they make a similar thing like this, but it is with turkey. And so I needed to make stuffing and gravy and green beans to go along with it, so that's what we did, and it turned out so good. This chicken was so delicious, and like I said, every meal this week the kids loved. Now we are going to move on to mushroom gravy roast. You're going to need 1 chuck roast, 1 can of cream of mushroom soup, and 1 dry onion soup mix packet. And you're going to cook this the exact same way, high for 4 hours or low for 8 hours. So all I'm going to do is add my chuck roast, and then I'm going to add my cream of mushroom soup, and then I will add my soup mix to that. Now you guys could totally take this and put this in a bowl and mix it together, and it would be a lot easier. But if you're a mom on the go, or you're just trying to save time and cut down on dishes, which, hello, aren't we all? You can just mix it like I did here, and then I'm just going to coat that roast on the top of it. And then I also want to let you guys know that at the end of this recipe, whenever this is done cooking, this makes an amazing gravy to go on top of mashed potatoes, which is what we did. Or you could do baked potatoes and put your roast and your gravy over a baked potato. That would be delicious as well. And this roast also makes really good next day sandwiches, so I wanted to throw that in there as well. We are really big on leftovers over here, but honestly, you guys, the only leftover we had this week was roast, and that's just because there was so much of it. So that is it for today's What's for Dinner. I hope you guys really enjoyed this week's What's for Dinner. I had a lot of fun doing this video and creating these recipes for you guys. I really do love to just make recipes that are easy for moms on the go, or beginners if you are just cooking or you're just learning how to use the crock pot. I want to make these recipes simple and easy and straight to the point, but recipes that are going to be good, that either your husband, your boyfriend, or your kids are all going to eat, and they're all going to be delicious. I also want to let you guys know that you are all so simply amazing. You are so sweet to me and so kind. And I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of the people that have been so sweet to me and so supportive on my journey here on YouTube and my journey in life. If you don't follow me on Instagram, it's just Love Missy XO, and you can see a lot more of our everyday, more personal type life. Of course, I don't share everything because, Lord, if I did, it would not be, people would just come after me. But anyways, that's besides the point. I want to let you guys know that no matter what you're doing in life and no matter the struggles that you're going through, that you are simply amazing. You are beautiful inside and out. No matter what anybody says, no matter your circumstance, and no matter what you're doing in life, you're going to make it through it, and you're going to look back on life and you're going to be like, I remember when I was struggling so hard, and look at where I am now. I want y'all to know that struggles do not just disappear overnight, and you may go through things and think you're never going to make it out of it, but I promise you are. And I just feel like on my heart someone needed to hear that today, so I did just want to share that with y'all. I love you so very much, and don't forget that I love you and you're amazing no matter what anybody else says. Y'all go have an amazing weekend, go have an amazing next week, and go crush your dreams and crush your goals, and I love you very, very much. Bye, y'all.